Hello, I'm David Groninger here in Seattle, Washington, and the title of this talk is The Gold Mine Exercise. The Gold Mine Exercise. It is a starting point in getting what you want in life. It is a key ingredient in bringing your value to the marketplace, then exchanging it for what you want. There are 3 steps that I've noticed in people getting what they want. It tends to go like this. Identify something that you want, and then you work toward getting it or ask for it somehow. And the asking for it is in the form of sometimes what you're going to do in order to get it back, in order to get it. In other words, when you ask for something, it's kind of like saying, well, look, I would like this, and here's what I have to trade. I have this amount of money, and this is what I would like. Thank you very much. But there's a prior step, and the prior step is collecting the money, or collecting whatever value it is that you're going to bring to the marketplace, then trade for what you want. And here is the big missing step. I call it the gold mine exercise, because it allows you to really get, well, very powerful on what seems to be a missing step for many people. And that is, where do you get the value to bring to the marketplace? Now certainly money and anything you have that you can trade for what you want in life, quite obviously that's value. But here's the big thing. Wisdom is also value. And your accumulated experiences, your concept of what your self-worth is, your state of deservingness, or your deservedness, this has value. In fact, if your use for what you're going to ask for in the marketplace, if you're going to use it for something that's going to benefit many, many people, then you might not have to pay anything for it, because the person who's going to be giving whatever it is going to see the value in the quality of people's lives. And so if you're a person who can have this vision of the value that's going to be transferred from this person to many other people, it might make this person very happy to give you the things so that you can then offer great value to others. So it goes like this. The gold mine exercise is something that you can do by yourself or do with other people. And it's merely where you ask yourself questions. You're determining your skills, your abilities. It's like if you didn't quite know what you wanted to do in the world in terms of a job, a career, or business. So you did an assessment of your skills, an assessment of your abilities. And then you're going to put those skills and abilities on a resume and offer them in the marketplace, in the employment marketplace, in the job world, and to see who needs those skills. And then you're going to trade those skills for a paycheck or some value. So here's the thing. I find that there's a tendency to be a little bit, we tend to cheat ourselves by not giving ourselves due credit, not giving ourselves enough value. And so in doing this gold mine exercise, devise many, many questions, the answers which help you identify your worth. Questions like, what are some of my greatest experiences? What are the greatest lessons I have learned? In what ways have I been of benefit to other people? What are some of the most valuable skills I have? What kind of abilities do I have that can be of benefit in the marketplace? What are some of the greatest insights or lessons or realizations in life that I have come across? Who are some of the greatest people I have known? What are my accomplishments? In what ways have I served other people? And it's fun to do this exercise with other people, because as you ask somebody else the question and kind of write it down for them, then it gives you ideas on what questions to ask for yourself. And when you see the answers coming up from other people also, you realize that it might spark your own imagination for coming up with similar answers, because you might see that you too have had a lot of experiences that you had forgotten about, insights, knowledge that you're not giving credit for. It's like turning in a resume that only includes 6 months of your total working life, and yet you've had 20 years of offering service all over the place, but you're only showing 6 months or 2 months. Or maybe you're only showing the time in between jobs, so you're offering no value, you know? So in the marketplace, whatever value we bring to the marketplace, that's where it all starts happening. We feel we can ask for what we want the more value we bring. If we're a farmer and we bring 100 bushels of corn to the marketplace, well, we might be able to get 100 chickens, you know. But if we only bring 3 ears of corn to the marketplace, we're not going to likely get 100 chickens. We might not even get 1 chicken. We might get a chicken leg, you know, or part of a chicken. Anyway, when you do the gold mine exercise, it's like doing an inventory of your value, and you're seeing yourself as more valuable, and therefore you feel more worthy to ask for what you want. You're expressing yourself in a way, you're coming across in a more confident way, and this tends to be more noticed. So you do the gold mine exercise, do it often. Do it every day, do it every week, do it with other people, ask them questions, have them ask you questions. And you'll find that as you do this gold mine exercise, you'll get more and more of these golden nuggets of wisdom, golden nuggets of experience, golden nuggets of human value, value that is recognized in the marketplace. Not everybody might see it, but if you keep offering it, you'll find people who will see it. And you'll find that there are certain patterns to this gold mine exercise. You'll find entire, veins of gold, mother loads of gold in certain areas of your life. So you keep looking, and you keep digging, and you keep, mining gold. And when you it's like bringing this gold out from the earth when you're discovering within yourself, or reliving, or remembering, taking inventory of this value. So wherever you are, you're going to feel a little bit more worthy in life because you have identified more value. I find that people tend to be a little bit weak in asking for what they want in the marketplace, and I think it's because they somehow are not coming from a space of value. So that's the big thing for the gold mine exercise. So you can ask for what you want, and in the area of asking for what you want, think about this great resource on our planet of 7 billion people, and all of the wealth that these 7 billion people have, the wealth of the material wealth, the wealth of knowledge, wisdom, experience, skills. There is a lot of wealth on our planet, and these 7 billion people are the ones who have this wealth. And whatever it is you want, there's somebody out there who has it. And the idea is to just keep asking and keep learning how to ask. Have some type of a journal, or be cognizant on the kinds of responses you're getting when you're asking for what you want in life. Are you getting people saying no? Are you getting a flat, a no answer altogether? And are you getting maybes? What's happening? Then you continually work on this gold mine exercise so that you are bringing more and more value. So when you're asking for what you want, whoever is the dispenser of it can sense that you're going to be able to pay for it in some way, that you're somehow worthy of getting it, at least worthy of that person spending time with you, helping you to get it, or discussing it with you. So the gold mine exercise, it's a beginning step to your getting what you want, and you keep doing it, you keep building on it. It's like a state of mind. And you build on the state of mind, it becomes more and more potent, more and more powerful. It builds momentum. It accumulates power like a snowball rolling down a hill. It gets larger and more forceful, and you get to a point where you're just huge value walking wherever you go. And the little things you ask for, or the big things you ask for, you're going to get more and more success in getting help along the way. So we identify things in life that we want, then we tend to find out how to get them and go about getting them. But if we don't do the gold mine exercise, or if we're not bringing value into the marketplace, then we can be our own hindrance in the equation or in this transaction in the marketplace. If, for example, we actually do have 100 bushels of corn, but we don't know that we do. You know, we don't know that it's, or maybe we don't know that the land is right there and somebody didn't want that corn, and that all you have to do is to harvest it and it's yours, or half of it's yours, or whatever. If you didn't know that there was value that you could bring to the marketplace, and you went to the marketplace with very little, well, you might not feel like you're worthy of asking for very much. Like the person who comes to the marketplace with 3 ears of corn rather than 100 bushels of corn. You won't feel right asking for 100 chickens with the 3 ears of corn. So the gold mine exercise opens up all kinds of doors. It'll make you more confident. It'll help you to see more value in other people. It'll help you maintain your stance in life. It'll help you maintain your own sense of value in the face of other people doubting you, or somehow something in life, setbacks and disappointments that could, for maybe an average person, cause them to lose sight of their value or lose a lot of confidence. Keep building up on this gold mine exercise, and you'll find yourself more and more unshakable and unshaken in the face of whatever happens in the marketplace of our world when you are asking for what you want. And don't be so concerned about what the responses are and what the outcomes are, of your asking, but notice what they are, so that you can continually refine the way you ask, and how you ask, and who you ask, and how many times you ask. Of the 7 billion people in this world, there are enough opportunities for you to ask to get whatever it is that you want. Just keep asking different people. Ask people if they know of people. Ask people if they can tell you, or if they can explain to you a better way of asking. If somebody has something that you want, ask them, how would somebody have to ask in order for them to give them that thing? Or what is it that they would want from that person? And whether you have that or you can somehow have somebody else provide it, the idea is that you can ask your way to success. And a lot of this power in the asking comes from your having, being mindful of your value. And this simple little exercise called the gold mine exercise, where you're simply asking yourself questions about, what is my value? What value do I have? What are my skills? What are my abilities? What is my knowledge? In what way can I be of service to other people? What perceptions do I have? What sensitivities do I have into the lives of other people? How is it that maybe I can see people a little bit better than others? How can I discover opportunities in other people and help bring them out? Anything that has value, and keep asking yourself this, and you'll find more and more value the more you do this exercise. You'll also discover that the more and more confidence you have in the value that you've already discovered, and the more realistic and the more tangible, in a sense, it'll become to you, the more you will accept this value you have found, the more you keep finding more value. So it has a growing power to it, this exercise. And I call it the gold mine exercise. I believe that it will help people get what they want. I do this exercise, and for me, it's easier and easier for me to ask for what I want. If I don't have the money to pay for computer help, for whatever reason, because I'm coming from a space of self-worth and I'm doing something of value on my computer for other people, I get all kinds of people to help me fix my computer, work my computer, without having to pay money. If I find something I can do, but generally I find that when I want something, the more I do this gold mine exercise, the quicker and more happy people are to help me. And the more when I do offer something, well, can I pay you? No, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure to help you. So if you're coming from a place of value, it'll be recognized. So keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. Keep doing the gold mine exercise. Twin up, team up with other people. It makes it a lot of fun. Furthermore, in the marketplace of our world, when we're going to be, offering services and getting back money or services or whatever, I mean, that's a group effort in itself. So why not do this gold mine exercise as a group effort also? It's fun to do it in 2, 3, or 4 people, and you go around and you ask the questions. It's a lot of fun because the more you do it with others, the more you realize how deep of a rich well and how vast this gold mine is within us. So I want to say thank you very much for listening to this talk called The Gold Mine Exercise. And I want to wish you well in the marketplace of this world. And remember, 7 billion people, you're not going to run out of people to ask. You might run out of ambition or you might run out of confidence, but if you do, continue to do the gold mine exercise. You will regain your ambition and your confidence and just keep asking. Believe me, you won't have to get to even half of these 7 billion people, not even a small fraction, and I believe that you will get more and more what you want. So this is David Groninger in Seattle, Washington, having given this talk called The Gold Mine Exercise. I want to wish you well, and I want to say thank you for listening.